All right, now welcome to C Custom Designs. This is the last part in this little mini series of using the LEIGH D4R Pro dovetail jig to make joints. What we've achieved here is basically a perpendicular stepping down through dovetails. And what we've done is we've corrected the idea that the tails from over here. You see the tails, all right. The pins were shy. They were inside a little bit. Okay, so now they're actually extruding a little bit. That you'd rather have that teeny bit there. Okay, that's great. So we've solved that problem. And when I mentioned in the beginning that you need to mark your pieces, okay, one way or another, you want to be consistent with the way you're going to put it together. While this says inside tail, okay, losing my light there somehow, cheap phone. I'm going to flip it around, inside tail. When we look at this here, it says outside. This is the outside pin. And notice that he's upside down. Why is that? So is this one. As long as they're consistent. What happened is when I put it together, this piece here was a little higher. Okay, it was a little higher. So I'm like, oh, obviously that's not right. I followed the instructions, did exactly what the book told me to do. So there you go. As long as, like I said, when you're putting it together, it's coming together consistently. We achieved that. I also wanted to show you, I showed you at the beginning that this jig can also make angled dovetails. How sweet is that, my friends? That's pretty impressive. Okay, so I did that some time ago. I'm going to say that the setup for this is way more involved than just doing the straight through like this, okay? So, but you can also do sliding dovetails with this, and you can do 1/4 inch, half line, 1/4 inch dovetails, whatever they end up being, because again, this is very configurable. I could make these pins, the doves and the tails, any size I want, even inconsistent. But because what you're doing on one side when you're cutting the tails and then flipping the jig, you're doing the same exact thing over here. All right. So it's a really, really cool. I challenge anybody to tell me about a jig that's better than the LEIGH product out of Canada. We get our comedians out of Canada, and we get really awesome tools out of Canada. So I'm happy I was able to achieve this. It's good. You know, I don't do this every day, so it takes me a while to get the feel back in for the project. Now I can confidently take my Padauk stock, which is the same size, same everything, and come over here and make this carcass here. The next steps for this piece here is to, oh, I forgot to mention, to make your pins a little bit longer, you simply take a little bit more material out. And that's simply achieved by taking your router bit and extending it a little bit. So all I did was take the router, set it back up on the stock. I saw how much I needed to go down, and that is that. So there you go. What else did I want to cover? This is a very good idea to have one of these on your head, because you can shine it down into these areas that is hard to see, that your shop light isn't necessarily going to get, even though I got an LED up here. Never come down here when you're routing and look under here when you're routing. Okay, that's a very, very bad idea. Okay, you want to be over your work. What else can we say? Hopefully that'll end that. So next, what I have to do is I don't actually have pieces of wood. It's purple wood here. That thin. Because what I have to do is pin this up together, pin them together, glue them up so that they're going to be the lid. And I'm really not sure if my lid is going to, sorry, I'm going to go slow. Not sure if my lid is going to slide into the unit from the front like this or what. But the bottom, I'm definitely going to be routing a piece here over on my router table. I got two router tables, by the way. I have one that's parallel and one that's vertical. Your traditional is a vertical, where the router bit is like this. This is a parallel, which means the router bit is placed this way, and the bits go so you're safer. You need less jigs, less everything. Trust me. When I use that, I did a video on how to put that thing together. All the steps basically it takes to put that together correctly. Now I got that unit with all the add-ons because I thought it was just wise to do that. Very, very smart tool. All right, thanks. I think that's all I want to say. It's time for me to finish my day. And I want to say thank you for coming into the shop. This was a little mini series of 4 videos on doing through Dovetails. Thanks for watching. Please hit the bell, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the bell to get the notifications when I do either on the fly videos or videos where I make them and then upload them. All right, thank you. Let's say goodbye in those languages. Shalom uvracha, mastalami, totzens, tzaijin. Take care and be safe in your shop.